The chains were already closing. The traveler lifted a cracked lamp, and the gate to Ardh Al-Safelin opened like a wound in rock. What ransom buys a road below? The demon smiled without lips. Only what you cannot spare. The first footfall sounded like a verdict. Wind died as if forbidden. Behind him the sky sealed. Ahead, a corridor of teeth like stalactites. The guide's claws tapped stone, counting. 7 humiliations, it hissed. Pass them, or stay nameless forever. The traveler swallowed, and his name tasted like gravel. They called this place the land of the lowly, Ardh Al-Safelin, where pride is pressed into powder. Here, kings stand shoulder to shoulder with beggars, and the floor slants towards surrender. Gravity itself bowed to a deeper law. The heavier the ego, the steeper the fall. The traveler had come for one face, someone the world above forgot to mourn. The demon knew the rumor, a soul stalled between thresholds. Find them, it purred, but do not mistake pity for purchase. Down here, mercy carries interest, and every tear is collateral. Give up light. The lamp's flame leaned, then shrank into a pearl, then nothing. Darkness was not absence. It was a presence that listened. The guide's voice became the rail he held. Walk, it said. Your eyes were liars anyway.
Surrender balance. The floor tilted sideways, a slope slick with mica dust. Step wrong and slide into the hush below. He crawled, fingers raw, the demon gliding as if the world were flat. You'll learn, it crooned, how leverage loves the low ground. Put your tongue on trial. A ferryman without a boat demanded a story. He had to speak of his worst failure and name it true. Each syllable scratched the air. The demon waited, bored. Truth slid the gatebolt. Lies inflated the toll. The water came without ripples, river of unspooling. It didn't wet the skin. It washed memory. He cupped his palm, then stopped. Drink and lose, or refuse and lose differently, the guide hummed. He wet his lips, feeling a name loosen, thread by thread. They reached a city built of cooled smoke. Alleys drifted, doorways leaned. The lowly lived here, faces lowered, backs straightened by burdens. No one looked up. Down was the only compass. Commerce thrived in debts of apology and crumbs of silence. To barter passage, the traveler offered his footsteps to another, a limper. Every pace he made, the stranger's pain eased, and his own grew. The demon clapped slowly. Charity isn't kindness here, it said. It's physics. The road uncoiled toward a tower of slag.
Inside the tower, 4th humiliation. Open your pockets. Shadows stole what he refused to name. A coin of laughter vanished, a ribbon of scent, the warmth of a certain afternoon. He kept his grief, hugged it close, and felt the demon's grin widen like a blade. Donate your reflection. A hall of dead mirrors demanded payment. He exhaled onto black glass. His breath became snow that stuck, then slid away a silhouette. He left a version of himself walking forever behind him, a decoy for hunger. At the labyrinth of names, skulls whispered their former titles until vowels wore down. Find the one you seek, the guide said, but beware. Names in here court anyone who listens. Mist coiled letters around his ankles, tugging like needy hands. He nearly seized the wrong voice, a perfect mimic, when a flaw saved him. The laugh he remembered held a crack like a river pebble. The demon's smile thinned. Clever boy. For the first time, it blinked. The city's ash breathed in, preparing for a turn.
confess sovereignty to the floor. Before the throne of sediment, he knelt where everyone kneels, kings, midwives, thieves, pressed into a common imprint polished by centuries. The demon expected surrender. Instead, the traveler pressed his ear to the stone and listened.
Beneath, a current of voices, not prayers, but instructions from the lowly to themselves. Stand, share, stay small, rise only to lift. The demon's amusement curdled. You think they rule? It scoffed. They do, he said softly, by refusing thrones. The seat trembled. Abandon your bargaining chip. He unclasped the locket. If I pay with this, do I pass? The demon licked its teeth. You still think I keep gates? Behind its smile, he finally saw it. A tether wrapped around the guide's throat, running down. The land itself was the jailer. The demon was only a leash taught to whisper. So who must I face? He asked. The gravel answered, rising. A figure composed of scraps, badges, broken rings, authority's litter. It spoke in borrowed tones. Kneel to be spared. He did not kneel. He laid the locket on the ground, then lay down beside it, spine against stone, arms open. I'll be lower than low, he said. The figure faltered, its parts loosened. The tether snapped from the demon's throat like a string cut in wind. The ground released the face he sought, not to his arms, but to the world above, a breeze carrying their laugh back to daylight. The traveler rose, smaller but whole. The demon, uncollared, bowed. The way out is beneath you. He smiled. Then we go up by going down.